Hey guys, this is Zio and welcome to episode 12 of my Let's Play 7 Days to Die with Running Zombies. We're here at our farm, which is starting to grow back after I destroyed it last time. And as you can see, I made a couple forges for what we're about to do, and that's to build a feral shelter. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make two molds for these two forges right here, and we're gonna need actually one more clay for that. And what we're trying to make right now is a cement mold, and that will let us make cement so that we can make cobblestone. And I seem to have forgotten how to make a cement mold. There we go. So this one takes extra clay. I should have done that twice. Okay, and we're gonna take these cement molds and we're gonna put them in here. And we're also going to put half a stack, a quarter stack of stone. We're gonna grab some coal, and we're gonna set it on fire. And that should get us a bit of cement, and then we're gonna do the same thing over here, just like so. And for good measure, we're gonna put some iron in here and do the same thing here. So now we're cooking up our cement, and we are going to take our sticks and our plant fibers, and we're going to make a cobblestone frame. Like that. We're gonna make 64. That will be a whole stack. And hopefully for now that will be enough. We're just going to make a single story of cobblestone because the zombies are unlikely to attack any higher than that. And then we're just gonna switch to good old wood to build the rest. So the goal for today is just to get at least the first floor up and running. And once we have that, we can hopefully build the wooden top after. And we have about 48 hours to do all that. Well, less than that. About 38 hours before the feral horde shows up. And once it does, it's gonna be pretty bad. So we're going to grab some cement out of here and out of there. And as soon as this is done, we're gonna try and put this together into cobblestone. So let me fast forward the video real quick while this is cooking, and I'll be right back. Okay, so our cobblestone frames are done. And before we move on to the next part, we're going to create a simple bandage. And with a simple bandage, a blood bag, and a grain alcohol, we're going to create a health kit. A first aid kit specifically. Just like so. 1, 2, 3. Craft. And these things are really awesome because they heal you for 50 and then 50 more over time. So let's grab our cement. We have quite a bit of it now. 59. And let's see. Does it go like that? Yep. So this will give us 128 cobblestone. Now is that going to be enough? No, it will not be enough. We're going to need to get more stone for this. So let's grab another half a stack should do, I think. And stick that there. And then a little bit more of the cement, and that'll do the trick. So now we have a whole stack. So we're gonna be good for making a little bit of it. I don't know if that's quite enough to make the entire base that we're looking to make, and I'm not even sure exactly where it's gonna be, but we're gonna try and find a spot for it. I think this actually would not be a bad spot, but I want to check out the place near our mine, so let me just head over there real quick and I will basically skip the video. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so here we are back at our mine, and I'm going to try and find a decent location for our base, or rather a feral shelter, because that's really all it's gonna be. We're just gonna try and survive the feral night in it, and that's its main purpose. Our main base will actually be built out of concrete later on, and maybe some scrap metal, because I hear that's the strongest of the materials that you can build with. And I really don't see a great spot anywhere over here. Okay, so I couldn't find a decent spot near our mine since it's not flat at all, and we would have to actually do quite a bit of work to get it to be flat, and I don't think we really have time for that. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to make more cobblestone rocks, and then we're going to build a base right over here after chopping these trees down right there. And that might actually be a good idea because we'll be near this base, and then we can use some of this land over here or in between our base and the mine to maybe set up a larger farm. So let's make some more cobblestone rocks, and then we're gonna head down to the area over here and start chopping down those trees and lay down our foundations. So let's see, where is the rest of the stone? It's in this chest right there. Excellent. And we're gonna use that with the cement, and that should give us quite a bit of cobblestone, but we already have a stack essentially. So we're just gonna wait with that and keep it in our inventory, make sure that we actually need it before we use it. I'm just gonna throw all this stuff in here real quick, and let's head downstairs. Do we have everything we need? Looks like it. Alright. Let's go down here. Remember to lock the doors just in case. And let's start chopping down those trees. So I think the only ones we need to chop down are this one and those over there. And we can always use the wood, so that's always good. It should not take too long. These trees are going down fairly fast. We have 3 left. And this is going to be a fairly small base that I'm going to make. The reason for that is that it's only a shelter for now. That's the only really purpose of it. Maybe eventually we can expand it or create something bigger, or maybe build a large wall around it or something like that. But for now, that's all we need, so that's all we're going to make. Something to survive the feral night. So let's see how we're going to lay this out. Let's pick up some of these rocks so they're out of the way. We don't need to worry about those. Just like that. And let's lay something out. 2, 3, 4, oops, 5, 6, 4, 5. Let's try 5 by 6. It's not going to be large at all. It's only going to be a tool for survival. It does look kind of on the smaller side, but this will be the entrance maybe. And then what we're going to do is we're going to build something like that. So it's kind of like a maze. And you're gonna have to enter through here. And let's build a second layer. Like that. And I guess we're gonna need a third one as well. Let's see where we stand after this layer with cobblestone frames. That's currently our limit. We have 24, should be alright. So let's fill these up. You take the cobblestones and you place them in one by one. And just like that, we have a cobblestone wall. You just press and hold. Oh, there's a zombie coming. Oops, I missed. There's more of them. You always gotta watch out when you're playing with running zombies because they can come out of nowhere, and if you don't hear them... Oh man, she's dodging like crazy. Alright. Let's try this. Since we made a pistol. I'm sure that's gonna alert more zombies, but I had to try it out at least. He's just running over there, so we're just gonna let him run. Nobody's chasing us, so let's go back to what we were doing. Let's keep placing our cobblestones. Okay, there we go. We got ourselves the first layer. And let's just get rid of some of this grass because it's gonna annoy me later. And we can also use it for making cobblestone frames later as well. Okay. So now the next step will be to create the next layer. And I think we can also make some more cobblestone, since I think we're gonna need it. So let's place a frame here, get up there, and let's go with a third layer. I think we can put a roof on the third level for this one. Let me think about that. I guess we can... Yeah, we're just gonna make this the roof right here, since this is kind of like just the entrance. But we did run out of our cobblestone frames, so let's just get a few more grass and create a few more frames while we're at it. We can clean out some of this grass. We're gonna want to do that anyway, so we might as well do it now while we need the grass. And I'm gonna make sure this time that I'm actually cutting the grass as opposed to just swinging my axe for no reason. There we go. I think we're gonna need like 32 at least. So let's try and get that much, and then we can we should be able to craft by then. The timer is almost up, I think. It already is. So we're gonna actually start on this grass. And the roof is definitely going to be cobblestone because it is the third block, but the fourth level is going to be a wood, I believe. Yeah, we're just going to use wood. Oops, that's not exactly what I meant to do. And we're going to need some sticks as well. I think this should be enough almost. That should be enough. Okay, so now let's go to here, cobblestone frame. Oh wait, I forgot to actually craft the sticks. I screwed that up. And craft. I think we're going to need just a little bit more. Put that back where it belongs. And we're going to cut a little bit more gas. And this empty bird nest too. Even though it can spawn some parts later, we don't really need it that much, so we're just gonna get rid of it. Okay. And now I think that'll be enough for now. Let's go with cobblestone frame. We'll make a couple of those. And once we have a few, we're just gonna go ahead and start placing them down where they belong. Right there. We're gonna leave that one open. Here, 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 and then two more here. Like so. Okay, that one is open. And now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take the cobblestones and we're going to fill up all our cobblestone frames with them. And these 3 layers should be enough for all the zombies. We're definitely going to have to still make a lip on the edge. But I think we'll do that on the 4th level. Just to keep those zombies off our wall. And then we're definitely going to build something around to prevent the zombies from just hitting our walls directly. We don't want to let them do that, and I do not like to actually use the wood spikes that just slaughter them automatically, because I think that's just too easy. So we're going to have to think of a better way of doing things that perhaps doesn't kill the zombies, but slows them down enough so that I can kill them. We have a pistol now, so we actually have a little bit of firepower as opposed to just a crossbow. And that's kind of what I'm designing this base or shelter for, is to have a basically way to shoot them. And we're going to do that kind of like we did the other floor in some ways. And the building right next to us, right over there. And we're going to actually I might have screwed that up a little bit. We're gonna have to probably punch one of these out, but for now let's just keep going with it. So we're gonna take this metal and make a hard metal door with it, and then we're gonna do the same thing again. Just like that. Check there's no zombies. Good. And then we're gonna put the door right here. And then we're gonna put another door right there. Just like that. And now we're gonna upgrade it. There we go. And I screwed this one up too. I wasn't thinking. So let's see, we don't have a pickaxe on us, so let me just grab a pickaxe and knock these things out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just was coming back with my pickaxe and I saw that there's a plane coming and it's performing an airdrop. And we currently just can't afford to not get it, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. But we also need to eat. Let's see if I can locate it right over there. Okay. Let's see if we can mark that on our map somewhere. Right here. That's like right next to our mine somewhere. That's really neat. We should be able to get that. We're pretty close. It's not too far, and we should be able to see it once we get it right over that cliff when it lands. And I see a lot of YouTubers actually having a lot of trouble getting those drops, and it is quite difficult, I must say. But this one fortunately was dropped very close by, and it is not going to be hard to find it at all. Of course, it might be a little bit more difficult dealing with the zombies. Maybe we should get the pig too, since we can definitely find the drop. Ah, that was bad. That was a nice hip shot. That was a through the pig shot. Now we're chasing the pig. No, we're not going to chase the pig. We're going to lose the airdrop that way. Okay, let's see. There it is. Ooh, home maintenance and 2 scopes and iron leg armor schematic. Excellent. So let's learn this. Oops, dropped it. Let's learn that. Sledgehammer. Well, isn't that awesome? I know we can make the sledgehammer because we have all the ingredients for it. Excellent. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now this thing uses a lot of stamina, so I will probably not be using it all the time, but we're definitely going to try it out, at least. Goodbye, piggy. We're definitely going to be eating tonight. Some eggs and bacon. Always delicious. Okay. Let's kill that zombie with our sledgehammer. And there's no eggs. Come here. Come on. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. I love this thing. One more? One more. Aw, he actually hit me. That's the real test. The fat guy. 2, 3, 4. Oh, that took a little bit more than I thought. But, oh. Shotgun shells and rifle ammo. Great. Awesome. I'm just gonna head back right now, and when I do get there, I'm going to end the episode, and I'm going to pick the next one up after I knock down some of those blocks that I placed stupidly. Am I going the right way? Yes. Okay. I hope he does not call in the horde. Did he call in the horde? There's 2 zombies coming after me at least. Okay, I think we're alright. Uh-oh, I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. Still bleeding. Okay, I'm gonna use it now. It was fun playing the sledgehammer, but we're just gonna use the crossbow a little bit. Especially for the big guys. The big guys deserve the crossbow. Okay, I can finish you off with a sledgehammer. Perfect. That works out great. We don't need that. So actually I'm just gonna go ahead and end this episode right here. I do appreciate you guys watching my videos, and as always, please hit the like button. It helps me a lot. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. And I will see you guys in episode 13. Take care.